I'm Doug Doyle with the art of the story. Sue Foley picked up the guitar at the age of 13 in her native Canada. By age 20, she was touring the world. The next year, she grabbed her number one guitar, Pinky, and moved to the blues hotbed of Austin, Texas. Countless miles and concerts later, Foley has reached the pinnacle of her profession, being nominated for her first Grammy Award for Best Traditional Blues Album. One Guitar Woman is a tribute to female guitar players.
I've got them lonesome, homesick blues. I've got 'em bad, babe, down in my shoes. I left someone there that I might lose. That's why I've got these old homesick blues.
Sue Foley will be headlining the South Orange International Blues Festival Winter Edition at SOPAC tonight and will be at Iridium in New York City tomorrow. She spoke recently with WBGO's Dave Popkin.
Just grateful that this latest album, One Guitar Woman, has been so well received.
A tribute to female pioneers of guitar and the blues, Elizabeth Cotten, Memphis Minnie, Sister Rosetta Tharpe, a Maybelle Carter tribute on there. It must have been a tremendous amount of work. What was that process like in terms of the research, song selection, and just rehearsing those pieces?
Yeah, I mean, it didn't happen overnight. I'll tell you that. It took, to be quite honest, it's really a lifetime of study of guitar, really, because some of the techniques I've been working on for years, like Piedmont folk finger picking, like Elizabeth Cotten, it's a pretty complex way to play the guitar, if I should say that. But I've been working on Piedmont folk finger picking since I was in my teens. I've always loved it. I've always thought it was a special style of guitar. So but some of the classical and flamenco techniques have been a couple of decades getting them under my belt. You just kind of start hacking away at it, and then it takes a while to get comfortable, and then to where you're actually at performance level with those techniques. So, and that, because it's a big stretch from blues, and I started working on flamenco stuff like a couple of decades ago, and then the Carter scratch, Maybelle Carter's stuff was very complex as well. I mean, you see videos of her and she makes it look really easy, but that took me a few years of, diligent study and practice. I mean, it's really just practicing, it's still practicing.
It launched a million dreams, it saved a million souls. In the midst of the Great Depression, it stirred through the old Dust Bowl. In the darkest time, it was a shining light, constant as a northern star. Few things ever burned as bright as Maybelle's guitar.
The first portion of the local shows will feature Foley performing solo acoustic songs from One Guitar Woman and telling stories about the female pioneers. And then the band will get it cranked up with some electric blues. You can hear Dave Popkin's entire interview with Sue Foley at WBGO.org. I'm Doug Doyle, WBGO News.
So beautiful.